Hello, welcome to the Square Spiral Garden. Today is, the 12th of April. Maximilian sunflowers starting to come back. Got the pathway cleaned up a little bit, so it's easier to see where to access the garden. Just barely hanging on. I was told by somebody in the garden forum that at the end of the season you can take a little bit of rosemary off the top or wherever it's not turned woody, but where it's grown and it's still got the fresh green, and you can just root that in water like a houseplant. Compost. I've done a little bit of weeding. The sorrel or dock is doing really nicely. I've been eating some of it. I tend to eat it from that side because it's easier to access. Got some strawberry flowers in there. See if I can zoom in on one. There's one strawberry flower there. So hopefully we'll have strawberries soon. There's a kitty cat. Artemisia, ladybug. I don't think Artemisia suffers from aphids. Now I have done the first spray for of copper sulfide, which is a natural fungicide. Are you fighting with the plant? To stop the... What are you doing? To stop the copper... So the copper sulfide is a fungicide that stops the apple cedar rust. I just noticed I should have trimmed that out. It's both rubbing and it's a bad angle. It's bad to have that in the crotch there. See, I had cut one of those before and then another one grows. Well, that's why apple trees need a lot of help. It's so pretty. I love how beautiful the apple flowers are. We're at the end of the season for paper whites. The cat just bit my ankle because she's a goofball. So that's the clematis that I tried to transplant. It died back. I don't know if it's dead or if it will come back from the roots. We will see. The dirt did fall away from the roots, so they got exposed to air. Some plants, they don't care about that. Other plants are just like, no, not the air, and they will die. You again. What are you doing? It's crazy kitty. That's crazy kitty. Yeah. Little wee pond. Kitty cat was getting a drink there. Mariposa, she likes having this here to get drinks out of. She gets mint water out of it, I guess. The yarrow is getting ready to bloom. Hey, no bitey. No. Psst. 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 Go fight another flower. What is the matter with you? Stop it. This one is done blooming, and I sprayed it the other day too. Hopefully I got it in time for the to stop the apple cedar rust. Here's the peonies. We've got 2 blooms off of this peony this year. Oh, and this one too. This one also has 2 blooms. Look at that. I'm not sure when the ants come to chew the stuff off, but they'll be here soon. So here's my leaf garlic. It's doing well enough that I'm ready to divide it. I offered that on my gardening forum and nobody took me up on it. I was really surprised. So that right there is a butterfly weed, I think. Oh no, this is the salvia coming back, I think. It grows tall, has purple flowers. The bees love it. It's related to sage, but it's not good to eat. The hazelnut is leafing out nicely. I've got baby elderberries everywhere. I'm gonna have to transplant some of them, I guess, especially the ones that had grown. I saw one had grown out in the yard in the grass, and I'll just have to it'll either get mowed down or I'll have to move it. I'm thinking about transplanting some of them into the hedgerow and just let them grow there. They bloom beautifully. They're native. They need to be restored. I cut this down a couple weeks ago. And it just grows back, but you know, that's the gardener's job. Okay, I think husband must have come and taken care of the ants for me because I'm not seeing any. That's good. This is the new mugwort patch. The old mugwort patch, I'll just have to fight forever. This is all weeds right now. It might stay that way. I'm not sure how much garden I'm going to do this year. Keep getting trees growing up. That looks like maybe, oh no, it is coming back. That's the Chinese princess tree, extremely invasive. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this plot over here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with any of the garden. I have a lot of seeds. I'm thinking about just wild sowing and see what comes up. My sister-in-law does that January. Here's our other hazelnut. South corner. That's just a tree. No sign of the bananas or cannas yet. Here's the fig tree. I did spray the serviceberry also, because serviceberries are apples. Something's been eating it. I know there's several kinds of moths, and we've got I'm not sure if that's a walnut or what volunteering that it's gonna have to come out. Crazy kitty. Oh, deer ate the tops off my asparagus. Here's another asparagus. Now this one it did have 4 stalks. I could have harvested that this year, and I failed to do that. I've got asparagus growing in all along here. A lot of it came up from seed, and I'm guessing that even though I brought in a lot of leaves, I brought in a bunch of leaves a couple of years ago, it doesn't seem to be rich enough for it, I guess. I'm gonna have to do some research on what asparagus needs to start growing thicker, because it's not been, even the patches that are several years old are not producing more than 1 or 2 stalks. Here's the raspberry, really starting to thrive this year. This makes me really happy. See, this is what happens when you do right. I brought in a lot of coffee grounds, dumped them all around. That enriched the soil, made it more acid. It's exactly what the raspberries wanted. I have a lot of volunteer redbuds. Redbuds also native. The flowers are edible. They taste very, very sweet pea-ish. So here's one of the asparagus. And here's another one. These are ones that came up from seed. I don't see any of the others. What on earth is this? I think this might be honeysuckle vine. So here's our other asparagus. Now this one does look pretty good. It's nice and big and thick, but it's again still just the single stalk. That's the oldest one. It's the one I transplanted from the other property. Here's, I think I transplanted both of these from the other property. This one had 2 stalks this year. Kitten gone wild. Still cutting down the why can't I think of the names of anything when I'm on camera? It's not clematis. It's crepe myrtle. Yeah, the crepe myrtle that grew here. Just continuing to cut this down. Trees coming back, cutting them down. That is where, right there is where the, that hole in the ground over there is where the clematis came from. So we'll see if there was more than one clematis over here. I'm gonna watch this area to see if any of them start to bloom, if they're still growing. This maybe looks like clematis here as well. So we might have more than one vine, another chance. This is the native cross vine. Native cross vine, and these flowers are very important for hummingbirds. Ooh. That's the vine I pulled down off the house. All right, what other crazy things are going on in this absolute wild garden? Mint starting to perk up. Strawberry. These are called cleavers, and they feel like Velcro. They're edible. I understand that they make a very good tea. I have not yet tried to grow them. And this gorgeous thing here is woad. So it grows, oh my goodness. It smells heavenly. So hopefully it will set seed soon. It looks like it's getting attacked by maybe aphids. I've seen several ladybugs around, so they should take care of that. And it doesn't look like it's bad right now. More garlic. Oh, look. These are the Gladiolus coming up. They're really starting to spread. That makes me so happy because they're just gorgeous. This is the daylily, and that's daylily, and that's daylily that I transplanted last year. So this will be the first year we get to see it flower. I'm looking forward to that. This garden is insane. This right here is mache, the edible feral plant called corn lettuce sometimes. That was that I discovered a couple of years ago. I've only had a little bit of it this year to eat, just like 2 or 3 times, grabbed a little bit of it. This is the wild strawberry that needs to come out. There's more mint. This is, the chickweed is bolting. It's getting ready to flower. That's why it's all long and leggy, so it's past eating time. Got clover everywhere. And the grapes. The grape leaves are coming out. We had a very mild frost this week, and so I think some of the grape leaves did not make it. A little bit of frost damage, but everybody else seems to be doing fine. All right. Do I have any other updates? Oh yeah, pokeweed coming up over there, and my mustard greens going to seed. So yeah, oh, I guess the poke I need to harvest this week, or maybe today. All right. Oh, one more update. I was concerned that my blueberries didn't make it through the heat last year, even though I bought blueberries that specifically are supposed to be more heat tolerant and dry tolerant, and they survived. Kind of just barely this one, but they survived. We'll see how they do this year. There's a little blueberry flower there. Oh, there's strawberries have come all the way across the garden over here. All right, here's your view of the garden. If you ever wondered what baby grapes look like, baby grapes. All right, be well.